and that was the weather. Now, I'm going to pass you on to a special broadcast held by Ava Chaplin about plastic bag pollution and how it affects our environment. Here's Ava. Thank you. The world is facing a plastic crisis. Around 12 million tonnes of plastic are dumped into the ocean each year. That is enough to cover every foot of coastline on the planet, and that amount is projected to triple within the next 20 years. In the ocean, plastic pollution impacts sea turtles, whales, seabirds, fish, coral reefs, and countless other marine species and habitats. In fact, scientists estimate that more than half of the world's sea turtles have eaten plastic in their lifetime. Plastic pollution also spoils other beautiful beaches, coastlines, snorkel and dive sites worldwide. One of the reasons that plastic pollution is such a problem is that plastic doesn't go away. Plastic is forever. And instead, plastic debris starts to multiply into ever smaller particles. These are called microplastics. Their environmental impact is still being determined. Although shops are trying to reduce plastic production and usage, it still can't be helped. For example, Ocado, an online food branch, started taking back in their plastic bags after usage, but because of coronavirus, they had to reduce that, and now it's completely stopped. Although it is a tiny amount of plastic compared to all the plastic in the world, every little bit of reduction helps. Plastic bags can even be harmful before they are used. It takes a lot of resources and energy to make just one plastic bag. A key ingredient is oil. As a fossil fuel, oil must be extracted from the ground. Do we really want to use a fossil fuel resources to make a product which is only used once? Many millions of barrels of oil are used to make plastic bags every single year. A lot of energy is also used to make and transport plastic bags. It is better for the environment if we reduce our energy use. Plastic pollution is most visible in developing countries, such as Asian nations and African nations, where garbage collection systems are often inefficient or completely non-existent. But the developed world, especially in countries with low recycling rates, also has trouble properly collecting discarded plastics. Plastic rubbish has become such a global problem. It has prompted efforts to write a global treaty negotiated by the United Nations. So, what can you do about ocean plastic pollution? Everyone can do something to reduce the amount of plastic that enters the ocean, and millions of people worldwide are already taking action to reduce their plastic reuse. Here are 7 ways you can make a difference, even starting today. Number 1, reduce your use of single plastics. Wherever you live, the easiest and most direct way that you can get started is by reducing your own use of single-use plastics. The best way to do this is by refusing any single-use plastics that you do not need purchasing and carrying with you. Reusable versions of those products, including reusable grocery bags. When you refuse single-use plastic items, you can help businesses by letting them know that you would like to offer alternatives. Number 2, recycle properly. This should go without saying, but when you use single-use plastics bags that can be recycled, always be sure to recycle them properly. At present, just 9% of plastic is recycled worldwide. Recycling helps keep plastics out of the ocean and reduces the amount of new plastic in circulation. Number 3, participate in or organise a beach or river cleanup. Help remove plastics from the ocean and prevent them from getting there in the first place by participating in or organising a cleanup of your local area. This is one of the most direct and rewarding ways to fight ocean plastic pollution. You can simply go to any area and collect plastic waste on your own or with families and friends. This can go for all plastic. Number 4, support bans. Many places around the world have enacted bans on single-use plastic bags, takeouts, containers, or bottles. You can support the adoption of these rules in your community. Number 5, Avoid products containing microbeads. Tiny plastic particles called microbeads have become a growing source of ocean plastic pollution in recent years. Microbeads are found in some face scrubs, toothpastes, and body washes, and they enter our oceans and waterways through our sewer systems very easily and affect hundreds of marine species. Avoid products containing microplastics by looking for polyethylene, polypropylene on the ingredient labels of your cosmetic products. Number 6, spread the word. Stay informed on issues related to plastic pollution and help others be aware of the problem. Tell your friends and family about how they can be part of the solution, not the problem. Number 7, support organisations addressing plastic pollution. There are so many non-profit organisations working to reduce and eliminate ocean plastic pollution in a variety of different ways. These 7 ideas only scratch the surface of ways you can help address the growing problem of plastic pollution in the oceans. The important thing is that we all can do something, no matter how small. Remember, half of the plastic that has ever existed was made in the past 13 years. We need to make sure that the next 13 years are better. Thank you.